Hey there everybody, welcome to episode number 11 of this Pokemon Snap playthrough that's not a playthrough. My name's Andy, the Uncommentator. Now the focus of this video is going to be Sandshrew, but before we actually get into taking a photograph of it, let's have a quick look at the score that we've currently got saved on the cartridge. So we've got 4,140 points, so one of the lowest scores that we were going to be trying to get during this series, and the breakdown is as follows. So we've got a very poor size of 330, we've got a pose of 1350, which is very high, and we've got a massive same Pokemon score, which is 780. Now I think it's worth mentioning at this point, the same Pokemon score, this is going to sound a bit stupid, but there's a reason why I'm saying it. The same Pokemon score in this game only applies to the same Pokemon. I suppose that's why it's called the same Pokemon score, come to think of it. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is, if anyone's played the new Pokemon Snap on the Switch, for some photos, Pokemon even, it's possible. I think for any photo where there's another Pokemon in the shot, it's possible to get bonus points for the Pokemon being in the shot. So, for example, when two Pokemon are fighting, like Zeraora and Tyranitar, you get a big bonus for the other Pokemon being in the shot, even though there's only actually one Tyranitar or one Zeraora in the example I've just given, actually in the picture. So this one, for example, even though you can see a Geodude there in the bottom left corner and a Geodude's arm on the right hand side, the 780 points is for the other two Sandshrews, apart from the one that we're focusing on, which is the one in the middle. Anyway, just thought that was worth mentioning. Wasted 45 seconds of your life there. But anyway, let's quickly read. Let's waste a few more seconds of your life by reading the POSG entry for Sandshrew, which goes as follows. Whenever you knock a Geodude off the walls on the right bank, a Sandshrew pops out to investigate. Get a group of them together or feed them some Pokemon food and watch them jump for joy. So that's roughly what we're going to do, but we want a very specific pose. And it's not them eating or celebrating after they've eaten, because the pose we're going to go for is we're going to try and get it just after it's jumped out of the ground, because that's the biggest pose, and that will get the biggest score, even though the size will be terrible, as we've just seen. That is the way to get the best score. Get all three of them in the shot, and get the last one jumping out the ground. That's how you get the best score. Don't get a close-up of one or two of them eating an apple or an ASPF, I should say. One good thing about this one though is it is at the beginning of the level, thankfully. So all we need to do is whiz down here, and you can see there the Geodudes. In fact, you can see the Sandshrews there, just disappearing underground. I'd say I wasn't dreading this one, but this is going to be another one that's going to be a bit of a pig to do, I think. So we hit the first Geodude, quickly throw ASPFs, lure it across, hit the next Geodude. I'm going to hit these. Can't afford to miss these. Right. Now it's lining up this last one. That's the problem. Right, I'm going to go for it here. Oh, there we go. Now the only problem with that is I think the one on the left may have blocked the shot, but we'll see how we've done. But that's essentially what you have to do to get the best score. Yeah, see that one, that's the shot I want. That's the shot I wanted without the one jumping in front. That's kind of done me over a little bit there. So we'll submit that one, and we'll try and get a better shot of it. You haven't got much time between hitting the Geodude with the Pester Ball and the Sandshrew jumping out of the ground. So 210. In fact, he may not even score. Oh no, he has. Well, it's not about to pop up. It has popped up, but you know. Anyway, Professor Joke doing his thing. With the Sandshrew in the frame. 580. To be honest with you, 3,700 for that picture isn't bad. But we'll try and get a slightly better one. We'll try and get a bit nearer to 4,000. Again, this is going to be one where I'd be amazed if I broke my score. Even though it feels like it's a score that I could break, but yeah, we'll see. We'll give it another shot. But that's essentially what you have to do. So again, this may be a short video actually, because that actually went fairly well. It's just a case of doing that and just lining the other picture up and hoping the other Sandshrew doesn't jump in the way. Okay, we'll have another bash, so we'll hit the first Geodude, hopefully, maybe. Any chance? How small's your hitbox? Quickly start throwing the ASPFs. Hit you. and hit you to... That was really bad singing. Right. I'm not 100% sure when to stop throwing the fruit. The ASPF. Oh, there we go. Right, that wasn't bad actually. Let's see what that one's like. Just a tiny bit late, just a split second early. That would have been pretty good. Yeah, there we go. See, that's the one we wanted. We just wanted it more in short. Okay, we'll send that one anyway. But again, it's the one on the left's covering it up by jumping up in the air, which is mildly irritating. We need to try and stop that happening. Let's see what we get here, though. I think... Did we get 210 last time for side? I think we did, didn't we? Was that a higher score? I think it's slightly less. Oh, well. You get the idea, though. You get the gist. I'm trying to get to 4,000. If I get to 4,000, I'll take that. Oh, that sent me hand up for 4,000. I'm thinking maybe like 3,850, 3,9, something like that. And I'll say that's a wrap for this particular E-Pie Sodate. Right, at least there's nothing in the way here. The bobbing squirtles don't block your path, which is good. Right. My pester ball aim needs to improve. Although, having said that, I'm not bad at hitting the Zubat when it's carrying the Pikachu, I don't think. But, maybe self-praise is no praise. But I can't hit a giant stone with hands hanging to a wall. A giant rock, I should say. Right, here we go. Ooh, that was bad. Not quite far enough over. Let's just see what that gets. But the same Pokemon score is going to be a bit weak here. I've not quite lured them far enough over. Oh, actually, no. Actually, you know what? Are they all threes in the frame? They're just not massive. Just a tiny bit more, and that would have been that'd have been perfect. In fact, well, let's see what it gets. Let's see what it gets, because at least it's right in the middle, and it's definitely bigger than the previous ones we've submitted. So let's see what it gets. I just wish the other two had been a little bit further in. 330, 380, see, a bigger size. So that's actually not bad. I don't know why it says it's about to pop up when it already has, but anyway, we've discussed that earlier. Right, it's just going to be the same Pokemon. We're actually in front here, obviously, but it's just going to be the same. I can't see this getting 780. I'm going to predict about, let's say, between 600 and 650, something like that. 550, lower than I thought. Oh, there we go, though. A slightly bigger score. I'd have actually beaten that then. 4,010. That's actually pretty good. So you know what? I'm going to call that a wrap. So that's how you get Sandshrew. I feel like I could have beaten that score then, but I'm not precious about doing that. That's not the point of this series, as I've said several times. So we'll go back to the we'll go back to the valley. We'll go back to the report, and we'll sign the video off in less than 10 minutes. A short episode than I was expecting it to be. So there's the Sandshrew. So we've seen how to get it now. So not actually as difficult as I remember it being. So that's good. So anyway, yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then you know what to do. Also, if you want to check out the other videos in the series, there's it's building up nicely now on YouTube. There's still a lot to go though, but we're going to turn it into a nice playlist for you to enjoy. So yeah, do all the crazy stuff that you can do on YouTube if you want to do that. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this sort of stuff, or if you just go and check it out, see what other games I've got on there. There's other Pokemon games and other games about not about Pokemon. So something for everybody, so please go and check that out. But join me next time. We're going to be moving on to episode number 12, the evolved form of Sandshrew, known as Sandslash. But until we get to that point, for now, from me, it is sayonara.